Get ready to be amazed every single hour, all day, every day. The sun showers the earth with so much energy that it could power the entire world for an entire year. To put it in perspective, that's a whopping 430 quintillion joules hitting our planet every hour. That's a number with 18 zeros. With such incredible amounts, it's no wonder many people see solar energy as the top choice to tackle the impending climate crisis. But here's the catch. No matter how advanced our solar panels become, or how strategically we place them, night always follows day. And there are gloomy days when the sun refuses to shine, especially in places like the UK. As we strive to transition fully to renewable energy, having a stable and reliable grid is crucial. This technology comes into play. A technology that once helped the Greeks defeat a fleet of Roman warships. Now, it's being used to overcome the limitations of traditional solar power and ensure a consistent and reliable energy supply for our modern world. Before we get into it, let's clear up something about the title of this video. Despite it sounding a bit scary, South Africa is not creating heat rays powered by the sun. However, the technology used in the country's biggest new solar power plant has a surprising origin dating back over 2,000 years ago. Let's go back in time. During the Second Punic War, Rome wanted to control the strategically important island of Sicily. To achieve this, they besieged the port city of Syracuse for more than a year. Although Rome eventually won, the local residents didn't make it easy for them. Inside the city, a smart old man named Archimedes was coming up with ways to defend against the attackers. One of his clever strategies involved placing soldiers with shiny shields on the city walls. They used these shields to concentrate the sun's rays onto approaching warships, setting them on fire and sinking them in the Mediterranean Sea before they could reach the shore. Now, fast forward to destructive heat rays, but for a cleaner and more sustainable energy source, solar power. The technology may be modern, but its roots trace back to the creative thinking of Archimedes during an ancient war. Although the scientific accuracy of this story has been proven false, the main idea aligns with South Africa's major renewable energy initiative, the Redstone Solar Thermal Power Plant. This colossal project stands tall at 250 meters and spans an impressive 6.5 square kilometers. It relies on concentrated solar power, CSP, a solar technology utilizing numerous heliostats, which are movable mirrors directing sunlight to a focal point. This concentrated sunlight reaches scorching temperatures of up to 565 degrees Celsius, capable of liquefying salt. Ingeniously, the plant harnesses the molten liquid to power a heat engine, ultimately generating electricity. While the initial story may not hold up scientifically, the Redstone Solar Thermal Power Plant illustrates the practical application of CSP in capturing and converting solar energy into a sustainable power source for South Africa. Located in the Northern Cape Province, where the temperature stays around 26 degrees Celsius throughout the year, this power plant is set to make a big impact. It will produce 100 megawatts of electricity, sufficient to power 200,000 homes and cut down 440 metric tons of CO2 emissions annually. But that's not all. Concentrated solar power, CSP, has a significant advantage over regular solar energy production. Unlike traditional photovoltaic panels, CSP eliminates issues caused by unpredictable weather and the day-night cycle. This ensures a more consistent energy output. The technology captures sunlight and converts it into electricity, providing a reliable and sustainable source. In addition to powering homes, this innovative approach contributes to a cleaner environment by reducing carbon emissions. Instead of relying on direct sunlight like traditional solar panels, this kind of solar power captures the sun's heat to generate electricity. Unlike photovoltaic power, it doesn't stop working when the sun sets. Instead, it stores the sun's heat in liquid form in tanks, releasing it at night when electricity is still needed. This method helps to overcome the challenges of traditional solar power, which experiences imbalances over a 24-hour period. With regular solar panels, power production drops when the sun sets, causing disruptions in the energy supply. In contrast, this innovative approach allows for a more consistent energy output, eliminating the need for constant monitoring and adjustments. By storing and releasing the sun's heat, it ensures a reliable power source beyond daylight hours, contributing to a more stable and efficient energy grid. Now, let's talk about storage batteries. You might be wondering, what about them? Well, these big batteries have helped a bit in places like South Australia to even out the ups and downs in electricity supply. However, using large-scale batteries for storing electricity is not as straightforward as charging your phone. Setting up the necessary infrastructure for these big batteries is not only complex, but also expensive. This extra cost at the beginning of a project can make it harder for the whole thing to be successful in the long run. Since the 1980s, regular solar panels have been getting better and can be used in small places. They've been more popular than another type of solar tech called CSP. But in the last few years, CSP plants have become more trustworthy. Between 2004 and 2013, the amount of CSP plants has grown a lot, like 10 times more. South Africa is really good at using this kind of solar tech and is one of the best in the world. The reason why CSP is getting more attention is because it's reliable. Even though the other solar panels are more efficient and can be used in small spaces, CSP is better for making sure we always have power. Redstone project had problems starting in 2016, and there were worries it might be cancelled after Solar Reserve, the company developing it, went bankrupt in 2020. However, South Africa wanted more renewable energy, so they made a $10 billion agreement with Saudi Arabia. This money was for investing in South Africa's energy sector, and it brought the Redstone project back to life. The government in South Africa is pushing for more clean energy sources, and this deal helps them work towards that goal. In May 2021, plans for a $715 million project were revealed after ACWA Power, the company responsible for Africa's largest CSP, concentrated solar power project, Noor 1 in Morocco, provided financial support. The scheme, called Redstone, faced financial challenges but is now on track for commercial operations starting in late 2023. This project's comeback highlights the vital role government support plays in such endeavors, especially considering Redstone's near financial collapse. The involvement of ACWA Power, known for successful projects like Noor 1, adds credibility to the venture. South Africa may not have the biggest or most focused concentrated solar power CSP project in the region, but the country is determined to make it happen. Being a strong force in the area, South Africa aims to use this project to not only meet its energy needs, but also to inspire neighboring countries. Although it may not be the top dog in CSP, South Africa is leveraging its influence to encourage nearby nations to join the renewable energy movement. By taking on a leadership role, the country hopes to set an example, prompting its neighbors to develop their own sustainable projects. This way, they can all address the growing demand for energy in a way that's good for the environment. We believe Archimedes never imagined he'd have a crucial role in the worldwide shift to cleaner energy when he invented his anti-Roman heat ray 2,000 years ago. If you liked this video and want to discover more about the future of construction, be sure to subscribe to Tomorrow's Build. In today's fast-paced world, innovations in energy and construction are shaping our future. Archimedes, with his ancient invention, unknowingly set the stage for advancements that are now helping us move towards a more sustainable and eco-friendly future. So, don't miss out on being part of this transformative movement. Subscribe now.